All the Shalom Learning curriculum materials are stored in your My Shalom Learning account, which you access by logging in to myshalomlearning.org with your username and password. On the top of your home page, you will see a Courses tab with a drop-down arrow. If you click on that arrow, you will get a list of all your classes. Select the course you want from that list. The folders containing the JLearnHub materials will always be in black. The student decoding materials are in a folder called JLearnHub Learn to Read, and the prayer materials are in a folder called JLearnHub Prayers. In the Learn to Read folder, the lessons are color-coded by packet number. In the prayer folder, they are color-coded by the order of the service. Each of these folders also has a Slides and Handouts folder. All of your classroom teaching materials are in this Slides and Handouts folder. They are grayed out to indicate the students cannot see or access this folder. The JLearnHub materials are organized to easily facilitate either complete independent student work or a combination of classroom teaching and independent activities. If you are presenting a lesson to a class, whether it be a virtual or a traditional classroom, you will find your classroom materials in the Slides and Handout folder. Let's take a look at this folder. Class slides are always provided in two forms. If you will be teaching in a traditional classroom, or you want to modify the slides before you use them, then you want to download the PowerPoint version. If you will be using a virtual classroom, then you need to download the PDF version of the slides. To download a set of slides, simply click on the file name, and then click on the download icon. The remaining items in this folder are handouts that your students may need to complete their recording assignments, as the Record Dialog box on their computer will block the words they need to read. Also, if you have students doing self-paced learning, they will have written assignments that they need to submit. All assignments that require a handout do in fact give the students the option of printing it directly from their computer. However, if you have students using mobile devices, they may not have easy access to a printer, and you might have to print it for them. To download or print a handout, simply click on the file name, and then click on the print or the download icon. Now, let's take a quick look at the independent student activities. Students who are working completely independently, that is, without having the content presented to them in a classroom, should be using the self-paced learning folder. The controls in this folder are set so that a student must complete each activity before being allowed to proceed to the next one. You will also be able to check the progress of each student. Students who have had the material presented to them in a class should be working in the Study Hub Review folder. This folder contains a smaller set of activities that do not have completion controls set. You can assign one or all of the activities in this folder as homework between classes. You can set students up at stations to complete them in class, or you can use them as bring your own device activities in a classroom. If there is an individual activity in the self-paced learning folder that you would like to assign to your students, contact Shalom Learning Support, and we can show you how to move the activity to make it available to your students. You will learn how to review and comment on all student work in a different section of this training. It will be the same whether they are working from the self-paced learning or the Study Hub Review folder.